Hi, my name is David Allen. I am a sophomore marketing major from Cape Elizabeth, Maine, and I am applying to be a summer admissions ambassador. I'll start right off. Why would I like this position? So when I heard about this position, I latched on immediately because I just really want to be able to show prospective students what it means to be a part of the Assumption College community, what we have to offer, and I would really like to do so using my own personal insight and experience to be able to help someone who's unsure in the college process, or someone who is like trying to settle on the school that this is the place for them, and this is a wonderful, wonderful place to have your 4-year liberal arts college education. And that that I think this is a really unique opportunity and something that is perfect to do this. And I just would really love to be a part of this because I love talking about the college and I love showing what is great about Assumption. So from here I'll go right into the specific qualities and experiences that I can bring towards this team. So I guess in terms of qualities, I will start off with my student leadership on campus. So as I said, I am only a sophomore, but I have been involved in the campus activities board as an executive for this year, and I will be another one for the upcoming year. This year, I've been the spring concert and winter bash executive, handling the two biggest events for each semester. And the next year, I'll be handling the weekend events that are smaller things on the weekends. I think this is a really important quality because I've kind of dedicated my year and next year to really working to be a big part of student life and really like and what we can offer for students outside of the classroom. And I think since CAB does 90% of the programming on campus, I think having the understanding and knowledge of that is really important and can give unique insight to incoming students and people considering the college. And then another student leadership opportunity that I'll be having in the future is I'm a part of the 2016 orientation team. So over the summer, I'll be getting hands-on experience working with the incoming class of 2020 and helping those students transition into life at Assumption, and which I think is going to be a very wonderful and unique experience. And I think it would be, I looked at the dates, and after orientation, it would be going directly into this admissions job, and I think that that'll be a really interesting transition and one where I would be able to provide really, really special insight towards the orientation process, especially coming right out of it, and which I think would set me apart a little. And I guess going into qualities from those two experiences, I've had a lot of experience working on teams, which I think when working within a team, especially how we'd be doing in this job, you have to be very organized, really responsible, and most importantly, you have to be able to communicate well. Communication is the biggest thing I stress because if you can't communicate, especially within a team you're working with, then you really can't be successful. And especially in a job like this, where communication is what it's all about. You're talking to parents, the students considering the college themselves, and just anyone else who comes in the door. And I think you really have to be an effective communicator, which through my experience in student leadership, I've really been able to develop that necessary communication, which I think is a very important skill, especially for this job. And then I'll just go into a few experiences I've had in my time at the college that have really motivated me to want this job, which I think are really interesting towards us. So in working with CAB, I've been able to work a few accepted students days and a few open houses where I've been able to talk to students who have been accepted into the college and more students considering the college. And while and like I've had a great time doing that. And I really enjoy interacting with students considering that, especially when I can talk about the student activity side of things and everything going on in student affairs. And like while I was able to talk about that, I really I love the idea of this job because I can go further than just talking about what we do for students in our program with CAB. I want to be able to talk about the full experience and why I love the college, which is just the community and everything it has to offer. Especially because my experience coming in, I was really unsure of what I wanted to do. I went in thinking I was going to be an accounting major, And then at the end of my freshman year, I switched. I thought I wanted to be a history major. That lasted for about a month, and then here I am sticking with marketing, hopefully for the rest of my time here. I think also having that kind of insight when you're coming into college, showing that like you don't have to know what you're doing entirely. I think that's really an important and I think a really relatable insight when talking to prospective students because most people most people really don't know what they want to do, and that's okay because especially in my experience, there's like the advisors, the faculty, just all the professionals at the college are really fantastic at what they do, getting you to figure out what your vocation is and really what you want to do with your life, and that's really important, special, and just another reason why I love the school. And I realize my time's up, so thank you for your consideration, and I'm really looking forward to this.